Hi, this is Brian from Echo1USA, and I'm here to present the new Platinum Edition M4. And here's the gearbox and what's inside. First off, let's take off the crane stock. You notice the mini plug with a little mini fuse. It's a 25 amp fuse you can find at all auto parts stores. Okay, use the Phillips to take off the stock. And you'll notice the connectors, instead of like a regular Tamiya plug, you have a socket set. Just pop that out. Take off your steel sling plate. And I have basically the lower receiver and the pistol grip. And you'll notice on the polymer grip, you have a larger set screw, which is really easy to adjust for either raising or lowering the motor. Let's go ahead and open it up. And you also notice the reinforced metal. Also pay attention to how the wire placement is. Always, for most M4 series, you want to have the red wire go back and around like so. So if you put it in the red wire here, it's not going to work. Slide the motor out. And you notice pinion, the regular type, it's really good. Nice and springy. The brush is really high end with the thick wires, better current flow. Okay, the grip removed, set it over there. Okay, now you can see the gearbox. Let's go ahead, pop that out. And you notice the pins, you can pop them out and they stay in the body, which is really good. You don't have to worry about losing them. So now you don't have to worry about losing stuff. All I have to do is take out the mag release. But when you do, because it doesn't have a little screw, what you do is you press in and twist, but your bolt release will be in the way. So first you have to take that off. Just tap the little pin out of place. Don't lose it. Then press down and it comes out. If you need more help on that, go ahead and Twitter me at Brian at Echo1. Move like so. Okay, with the gearbox, once the screw's removed and the spring guide screw, you'll notice you have a M4 chrome type cylinder. You have 8mm solid steel bushings, and you also have a spot to reduce the spring tension by pulling the reverse latch. And also a new key feature, some of you may wonder what this is, but this is our steel selector plate. No more contact on here for the wire harness, but now you have a smoother, crisper, and more secure selector switch from the inside and outside to make the ultimate M4. Okay, open it, pull down the spring guide and cylinder, press up like so, and done. Spring guide is solid metal with bearings, very rock solid design. The spring is equivalent to the modified M110, which is a little shorter but gives you more FPS and rate of fire, right about 400 to 405 FPS, which is very efficient with all the other parts combined. For your cylinder set, you have a polycarbonate tappet plate, which is very flexible, won't break or shatter over time, and or retain its shape up front, perfect 90 degrees. Then your air seal nozzle has an O-ring built inside and also a reinforced front. Your cylinder head is a polycarb design with a thicker impact pad. Your standard M4 Type 1 cylinder, and the polycarb clear piston with a second tooth removed and also reduced surface area. With this, it gives you a higher rate of fire, and you don't have to worry about your teeth being ground up when the gear goes around to engage. Great for lipos and other high voltage batteries. On the other end, you have a aluminum ported piston head with a larger, thicker, and heat resistance O-ring, which basically, when it's going through here, you have perfect air seal and it'll last without wearing out. And on the inside, you have a thrust spacer, which acts as a bearing, but it's plastic and lightweight, so you actually have a very light piston. For the gear set, you have the sector gear with the sector clip, which is allowing you to have a better and delayed feed, great for high rates of fire. So if you're going to use a LiPo or any other battery, you don't have to worry about it feeding. For the spur gear, the sector gear, we have the auto shim system, which is basically a kind of like a shocks for the gears. It keeps them at the right levels. You do have to shim it though, but this will prevent it from wiggling or anything during use, giving you a quieter, smoother running gearbox. But the gear set, they're all steel, the teeth are steel, and the axle is steel, even the little spring is steel. So it gives you a high rate of fire with a durability you can count on with a 19:1 gear ratio. So it's almost like high speed in a stock gun, so you're ready to go. Okay, just removing the screw for the safety latch. And here's the trigger. It's made out of aluminum. Safety latch is just like all the other M4s on the market. So if you need replacement parts, anything will do. And with the Echo1 Platinum Edition M4, we feature a low resistant wire harness with the heat resistant plastic housing, which we also took out the selector plate, so now you don't have to worry about loss of power, and actually you get a faster trigger response time. So when you pull the trigger, power gets to the motor faster, and bam, BB's out the barrel. If you have any more questions, feel free to contact me on my Twitter, Brian at Echo1. Thanks for watching.